G'day everyone, and welcome to another wonderful episode of the Joey Wiggle Experience. It's great to have you with us, and before we introduce our guest for today, I'd like to welcome my co-host as usual, Darby Travers. Welcome, Darby. It's a pretty nice day so far.
Well, on the day we're recording this podcast, Joey, it's not so nice where I live. There's big storms and it's raining and windy and all sorts of things. But yes, it is lovely to have your company and great to see our wonderful viewers as well.
Yeah, it's great to have you here too, Darby. So our guest today, many of you will know him on my channel as the voice of Jeff in the fan-dub productions of The Wiggles, including the Wiggles movie, the Space Dancing fan-dub, and the Cold Spaghetti Western fan-dub. But you may also know him for his own content, particularly more recently the AI covers that we've been working on. And also, he's been part of the play-along series of Jason Pleasent for a very long time, a very, very long time. Please welcome to the show, Isaiah Smith. Welcome to the podcast, Isaiah.
Hello. Thank you for inviting me.
G'day, Isaiah.
It's a real pleasure to be here.
Interrupted Darby there for a second, but anyway, it's great to have you here, Isaiah. Yeah, loving it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Joey. It's a real pleasure to be here on this amazing podcast.
Thank you. And you know, it's really changing over the past few months. What do you think about it so far?
Yeah, I think it's a really good upgrade. That's something that you're doing, and you really are keeping it up. I'm seriously proud of you for that.
It's crazy. It's like going from fan dubs to albums to a podcast. It's a weird cycle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a great one too. I'm absolutely loving it. But anyway, it's great to have you here, man. And also, you're the second guest from the United States to be on the podcast after Ryan Boyd, aka Calorically 9, was on a few weeks ago. Did you watch that one as well? What did you think?
Yeah. I watched that one, and just like me, I know I'm going to do a great job as much as he did.
Oh, we hope so, mate, because I know you've been a very active person on social media, particularly in the past decade or so, because you have probably best known for a lot of people as a member or a long-time member of the Play-Along series for Jason Pleasant. And I know Ryan's talked about, setting up his own Play-Along, and you've done so yourself, but working with Jason, because I feel like, and I've said this to Ryan, he's really the OG when it comes to the play-along series. And like, what was your experience? I mean, how did you get in contact with Jason? When did you guys first meet?
So this happened around 2017. It was in April. I was on a spring break vacation with my family, and one day I was watching some videos out of the blue, and that's when I discovered one of Jason's play-alongs to the Barney video live in New York City, and I commented on that video, and he replied back, and after that I've been watching his content, and that's when he hired me into the game sometime later.
It's pretty exciting because it's like, just watching the play-alongs, it's like you are probably, I think, by far the most frequent of all the members. So it must be a pretty good feeling knowing that, not only did he reply to your comment, but he also he pretty much just invited you to be a part of the journey from that point.
Yeah, Isaiah, just looking in the background there in your room, I can see all the Barney paraphernalia. You've got posters on your walls. You must be a big fan of the big dinosaur.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys that have a whole lot of posters on my walls.
Talk us through your love for Barney. When did you start getting into the Barney dinosaur videos?
Well, I haven't been doing the Barney videos ever since 2017, but I've been in love with the guy ever since my younger days. I had I had all the videos. I had a lot of Barney plushes. Basically anything Barney related. I love as a kid.
It's crazy because it's like because obviously because you're in the States, Barney would have been like the biggest thing in the world, and everyone would have loved him. Depending on your age, I know a lot of adults might have different opinions about the purple dinosaur, and you know for us we were pretty familiar with Barney growing up. You know, he was on TV, but I wouldn't say he was as popular as Sesame Street and particularly the Wiggles. I mean, the Wiggles were just like there was something else in Australia.
I mean, like back in 2001, he actually helped the Wiggles become more attentive in the USA,
Yeah.
and ever
I think
since
it was
then,
2000.
more
Might have been 99,
more
2000.
children more children were like entertained by by the songs, the characters, the videos, literally anything.
Yeah, and they, of course, the OGs, they toured with Barney in the Barney's Musical Castle, I'm pretty sure from memory the tour was called.
Yes, they did. And even though there weren't any videos of it, there are some photos of it currently that are online.
And I heard there was even what's crazy is that I heard there was a that the Wiggles were supposed to originally appear too in Barney's come and visit Barney's house, I think.
Yes. They were supposed to appear in the Barney video, come over to Barney's house, but things were called, I believe, at the last moment, and they couldn't do it. But that would have been a great experience to see.
Oh, that would have been an amazing crossover, without a doubt. Without a doubt, it would have been one of the best crossovers. And I think too. I mean, I think people forget. So with the Wiggles as well, because I know you've mentioned how you've grown up with Barney. When did you first also hear about the Wiggles? How did you get into them?
Well, ever since I collected some of the Wiggles VHS tapes when I was around my younger days, like at the same time I was into Barney and all that stuff.
Right. Oh, because yeah, that's right. Because they were because Barney. I mean, the Wiggles were also being distributed by. Oh, they got distributed by a lot. The home videos were distributed
Yeah.
by Hit Lyric Studio, which became part of Hit Entertainment later on, and
Yes.
on TV they were distributed by Playhouse Disney. So yeah, I mean, I think it's safe to say that they were pretty much. Uh, they knew they hit the right markets to really get really popular. Yeah, and yeah, and I would assume that because did you watch Playhouse Disney growing up as well?
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah, I
Loved
was gonna say
Playhouse
so
Disney
would have easily watched
every
them.
single time it came on TV. And of
Every
course, I
single
remember
time.
the iconic Playhouse Disney song that the Wiggles did.
Oh yeah, the Playhouse
Playhouse
Disney.
Disney, that's where I
Where I
want to
wanna be.
be.
That's where I wanna be. Yeah. Imagine what we can learn. That's right.
Hmm.
That must have been also. And what a song to you! You're just kind of like the moment you realize when you're the Wiggles and you go into America and you perform on the Playhouse Disney. You do the theme song, you introduce the shows and stuff, and you know that millions of kids are watching it. It's like that moment you realize, oh, we've made it. We have made it.
Yeah.
It must have been a moment for the band. It really must have. Because even then they were also appearing in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and they were also
Yeah.
Yeah.
touring around America. And when was the first time you actually saw the Wiggles live? Actually,
Well, even though I have been a Wiggles fan for decades, I did not see them until as of June of this year, where I actually got to see them on the Bouncing Balls tour.
right? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, so was that
Bouncing,
the first
bouncing
time you saw
balls, yeah, let's
Was
bounce
that,
some balls.
that's basically what it was.
Bouncing balls on the
Against
ground
the
against
wall.
the wall. Yeah, that's I don't know, it's an
I don't
okay song.
okay song depending your age and what you think of the
Yeah.
song.
I mean, to be fair, for us OG fans, bouncing balls and the tree of wisdom, it's all a bit new.
Come on, everybody, bounce your balls.
And what's Anthony's line in the song? Purple ball, red ball. You know? Oh wait, no,
Okay,
that's not
no,
Anthony's
no,
part.
no, no. I feel like it's it, this is the problem about being an adult. It's so much to process. Oh
Just
man,
on the Playhouse Disney thing, yeah, I also agree. I've got very strong memories as a kid of watching Playhouse Disney here in Australia and waking up and hearing the theme song come on and all those great classic shows like Jungle Junction and Handy Manny and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and the Wiggles, of course. It's just so iconic, the Playhouse Disney era.
without a doubt. And I think we grew up in the bright, and because we're all early 2000s blokes, we grew up in the right era. Because we did have Playhouse Disney in Australia as well. We had it on pay to air TV. So yeah. And the Wiggles were on it too. So the Wiggles were they were really like, you know what? That was such a perfect time. If you were a kid in the early 2000s, that was the perfect time to be a Wiggles fan, without a doubt. And I think we honestly, like, we that was our era, and what an era it was. Like, just, so perfect. So perfect. And I want them to get there again. And I don't know about you, Isaiah, but I really want them to. I don't care what they have to do to get back to that point, whether it's like add more people to the lineup. I know a lot of people don't like that, but it gives them more people to wiggle on stage, and therefore you got more, give them a bit of variety. And you know what, that means you expand to a even bigger global audience, which means the Wiggles become popular again. I think they already are because of like TikTok and stuff and social media, so at least that exists for the Wiggles.
I mean, my thought on the extended lineup, I think the idea is something inspirative because with the with the other Wiggles in this lineup, it can like prove that no matter your gender, your race, your religion, literally anyone in the world can be a Wiggle.
Exactly. That's what I like about it too. I think a lot of people it's weird that people got angry about it too. I remember when people, because in Australia, when they announced the lineup, Isaiah, like a lot of people got furious. There was like
Yeah.
we had like this politician who was just like, he said, quote, "This is the end of the Wiggles. When you go woke, you go broke." And it's like, mate, it's a band for 3-year-olds. Why are you angry about this? It's like, we're not the target audience, mate. Just relax. It's funny because it's like so many people got outraged about it, and it's like, I don't think the kids care, and if the kids don't care, why do we care? I think, yeah, we there are bigger problems in the world, but it is the Joey Wiggle experience. So at the end of the day, we're here to talk about anything related to the Wiggles, or just anything related to any of my other work on my channel, particularly my fan dubs. I think a lot of people, like I mentioned earlier, will best remember you as the voice of Jeff in the Wiggles fan dub productions. The first one being the Wiggles movie. How was that? I mean, firstly, how did you hear about it, and what made you want to audition?
So my mind is kind of a bit fuzzy on this, but I think I'll try to remember. I think it was my friend Ryan Boyd who brought this up, or maybe one of my other online friends about this. But when you said you were going to do the auditions, I thought it would be a good idea to do the voice of Jeff, since I love wearing the color purple, and I kind of love falling asleep. So yeah, I decided to audition from there, and ever since I got the role, I've been loving this journey ever since. And no matter what the next Wiggles fan dub is. I'm really excited for that. Whenever we do it.
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, because there is the Racing to the Rainbow fan dub coming next year, and honestly, that's because I trust you, Jonathan, and Tristan as the voices of Anthony Murray and Jeff, and I think because it's just I thought the connection, the chemistry in the first fan dub worked so well that's why I kept the cast from the previous fan dubs for the same roles too, because I just think if that works there, then it definitely works again and again and again. And I think that's why we've gone to this point, and I'm loving the journey, man. I really do. I think, and I've said this before, the first fan dub is by far probably one of the best videos that I've ever uploaded on my channel, the Wiggles movie fan dub, because that was the one that started it all, and I think that was a moment for me that really solidified my position on the channel for sure. Like I've become known for the fan dub productions, and I think since then I've tried to make sure I keep up that tradition. That's why I do fan dubs every year, just to keep up the tradition. Yeah, I've kept up and I mean even I've even tried expanding outside of the Wiggles. That's why I also did the Hooly Doolies fan dub early this year, which was also great to
Yeah.
do. I really enjoyed doing that because now I've got another option. So it's like if I can't do the Wheels, I can also do the Hooly Doolies because I know YouTube isn't gonna like take that one down because
Yeah.
it's hard to like because I re-uploaded them as shorts on my channel. The Wiggles fan dubs, I've re-uploaded all of them as shorts, and while it is good that they're up as shorts, it sucks that now people have to go through them just to find a specific chapter. But
Yeah.
it's all right. I think you know what, I feel like it works better too because now more and more I've got more and more videos on my channel. I think more and more people are going to come and watch the rest of my fan dubs and also get more attention on my Patreon, to potentially hopefully one day make exclusive fan dub productions only on Patreon, so then people have to actually watch, pay for the Patreon to watch it. But
Yeah.
because I always it's funny, Isaiah, I always try and take these productions seriously, and that's why I've set up I mean, that was part of the reason why I set up my Patreon account, just because I knew like the fan dub it wasn't going to be easy to make because it took over a year to make too. We had the album and then it just took another year because I was always so busy. Yeah, it's yeah, no, it was very exciting, man. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the voice casting as well. Even I think you as Jeff worked. I figured when I casted you as Jeff, I figured because it was down between, and here's a Joey Wiggle exclusive about who I was going to cast. It was down between you and Nick Vasic because I knew Nick Vasic was a good enough Jeff as well. But then I heard your version of Jeff, and I felt like even though Vasic had like a certain style which I enjoyed, I felt like you had the right spirit. Like I listened to you as Jeff, and I thought that feels like what Jeff would. He sounds like he has the personality of Jeff, and that's why it worked so well, and that's why I casted you as Jeff. So there you go, guys. That's the story of how Jeff got we got our Jeff for all the fan dubs in the future. I just really, I enjoyed Isaiah's style, and since then, it's still a wonderful. I think it's by far probably the best Jeff impression on the net so far. It's wonderful to have you on. It really is because it's like you're a very lovely person to talk to as well, and you're very kind as well. And even you always keep in touch with me anytime I'm doing something like there was even the AI covers that I was doing too. I kind of stopped that because I didn't want to be known for that all the time. But you really wanted to keep that going. So what was that like watching the AI covers?
Well, I mean, like the AI covers were something to listen out of boredom, especially the Wiggles related ones, since I kind of like those the most. And that's what actually inspired me to make the AI cover album of your Wiggle songs that I did back in April of 2024, which was which
Yeah,
was which was a thank you for your Cold Spaghetti
really,
Western fandom.
yeah.
And I try my best to work on the AI covers as well as you did. And as of this year, I've been doing really good with them so far. I
I
plan to
know.
I
I've been
plan to
watching
release
it
more
too.
of them down
Yeah.
the road.
I've been watching some of them, and yeah, they're pretty. I think a lot of people want to see these things happen because a part of their dreams, like, oh, imagine if Marshall from Paw Patrol sang that, or imagine if Bluey sang this. Imagine if I've yeah, that was a very exciting thing when the first time that happened, and I realized that was the thing. It was like, oh, that's incredible, love it. I have a couple of favorites. It's hard to pick which one. The one I did recently, the Sing With Me, which I did with the
Yes,
that I know, like, I'm still proud of that, like, only because it wasn't like any other AI cover. It was like I provided vocals to each of them just so I could make it sound like it's them actually singing it and not just like a cover of the song by the Wheels. And it was so adorable. It really was. It's just like the most, like, how should I say it? The most adorable version of the Bluey and her family singing any song through AI. And I know it's unrealistic because it's like, I don't know if it would be canon, but if it was canon, it would be so cute. It would just be Isaiah, that feeling of like doing it and then just and then looking back on it and then listening to it. It's like that feeling of like, oh my god, like it was
just
so
wow.
cute. Yeah, the wow feeling. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. So anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so you've been doing you do your own streams too on your YouTube channel. You typically do them every Saturday, and you've been doing it for how long? I think years already.
I believe I started the side streams around 2021, I believe, because it was something to do on the channel, just like hang out with my friends and all that stuff.
Yeah,
So yeah, ever since my first side stream, I decided to make it official ever since.
yeah, and so it's become a thing on your channel every Saturday, and we see a lot of different guests on there. We see what's his name, Blue Gamer.
Yes. He's an amazing guy. He's like one of the biggest Blues Clues fans in our group. Not only he met all three hosts, he basically makes replicas of anything you've seen on the show, like from stuffed animals to pajamas, even notebooks.
Yeah, and I think who's the other one and he's pretty popular as well. He's got like about over 20,000, 30,000 subscribers. Rocco, I think that's his name, Rocco.
Oh yeah, Rocco Lagana. Yeah, I've actually been friends with him the longest before, I believe, during during before Ryan and Jason's time. I'm not clearly sure.
Yeah, because he used to do those. I don't know if I don't know if how much he does it now, but he used to always do those. He would do a live stream nearly every day. It felt like he did that every day, and he would do it for like 5 hours, and it's like,
Yeah.
talk about documenting human life. Just 5 hours uninterrupted, just like unedited, and just everyone's just there chilling on their phones, doing all these memes and gags. Yeah, it's just it's great to it's hard to watch the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie, just because it's like 5 hours of most of you just sitting around
Yeah,
on phones.
Lily,
But the
Lily
moments
just
that
like
those are the right moments though. There are moments, and I really enjoy watching those moments because I think there's a couple of funny people in the groups.
just imagine sitting down in your chair or laying down in your bed, just looking at the TV at a live stream for 5 hours straight, just to like actually dance.
Like, what am I doing with my life? Just watching a live stream of these blokes on their phones. Totally worth it. Oh man. But yeah, so after the Wiggles movie fanned up, I might just go back to the fan up. So after that, how did you feel when we were about to move on and do the space dancing fan dub?
The space training, space dancing fan. I was so excited for that one since it's one of my favorites, and the fact that you announced this fandom after the Wiggles movie fandom, I was like, oh man, we're gonna be on a great journey together.
Oh, because you thought it was going to be a one-off, the Wiggles movie fan dub.
Well, I mean, like based on like these Wiggles videos being up on YouTube and being copyrighted and all that stuff, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't gonna work by then, but since you announced that space station fandom and along with the other fandoms we're gonna do, I would say, yeah, I was so excited for those down the road.
Yeah, I think that one was I think that one also had the best cover by far. The one with Jason Pleasant doing Eagle Rock by far is, I think,
Yes, doing the Eagle Ride, that was one of the best.
that was a great cover. That because he also played his own guitar during the song, and I edited the guitar from the original one out and put his one in, and it's like it really just it was so amazing. It was so different. It was so unique, and I think that's why people loved watching these stand-up productions because they're unique.
And one of my favorite tracks is when your friend Noah did his little DJ style of the Z Zap song or whatever.
Yeah, DJ Noah, he did that. Yeah, he's been doing that. And I think ever since then he's helped. He's just pretty much helped with any remixes for future Wiggles fan dubs because I feel like his remixes are just what makes them unique. So the first one was to seize that one, and then when we did Cold Spaghetti Western, he did listen to the drummer playing.
Listen to the drummer play.
And I can't even imagine once we move on to Racing to the Rainbow, I can't even imagine what he's going to do for that one. That is probably going to be some next level stuff because that one's also going to be it's incredible because it's also not only will it be the 20th anniversary of the original video, it's also the 35th anniversary of the group as well. Can you believe it's been nearly 5 years since the 30th anniversary? Man, we are getting old. Dang it. We're aging.
Time is literally flying.
Yeah, I tell you what. To think that Racing to the Rainbow next year in 2026, it came out in 2006. To think it will be 20 years old next year is just absolutely crazy. One of the all-time great Wiggly videos.
It's crazy because then you realize that was 20 years ago, and we're like in our 20s ourselves, and it's like it's a shame. It's like you wish you could go back to that kind of time in your life because it was so magical, it was so insane, and it's like I'm happy with what we had. I'm actually, you know what? I'm happy that was the era that we all grew up in, all of us on this panel.
Yes.
Yeah. 100%. And on that album, the Racing to the Rainbow album, there are some bangers. I mean, Shaking Like a Leafy Tree and Bumper Deedle, and the list goes on and on and on. It's just such a goated album. That whole, time, 2004, 5, 6, even 2003, the early 2000s for the OG Wiggles was just iconic.
Oh, the early 2000s, easily. They had, without a doubt, the most iconic era that anyone can possibly imagine for a children's group. And I even remember when Greg left too, and that was pretty sad as well. I don't know. How did you feel, Isaiah? Because you were into the Wiggles before that happened. That happened too, weren't you?
I mean, that was just sad the day he left the group, but happy he came back in 2012 for a short time and then just disappeared again.
But it's all right. It's like the OG Wiggles are back. I feel like they've honestly just become their own thing now. Like they're just back now. And they're not going away anytime soon. We'll probably get another reunion tour sooner rather than later.
But at least I'm glad in 2012 they decided to do some things together one final time before it was moving on to the next generation.
Yeah, exactly. And even that transition must have been scary too. I can't even imagine what would it be like to be the Wiggles and
Mm.
your original members are leaving, and now you got to start all over again with a new lineup, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, and I know when the new generation Wiggles came up, I know people was like, "Oh my god, who are these people? I want the older Wiggles back." Like
it's like where's
it's
Murray?
like what you
Who's
it's
this
like what you
Simon guy?
it's like what you said. The kids are gonna be fine with this, but the adults, like, come on.
Yeah, it's just feels what was I gonna say? I think it's not terrible. I mean, obviously, it's great that the kids grew up with the Wiggles, regardless which generation. But I don't think it's going to be as close to the one as we grew up in. Like that era, the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s, that was such an era. Like seriously, that was like such a perfect time because the Wiggles became so globally recognizable at that point. Like everyone knew who they were basically, and it was just I want them so much to get back to that point, and they will. I reckon they will at this point. They will eventually. I'll make sure of it. Even if that means I have to try and help with their social media or whatever. I'll be like, okay, this is what you're doing wrong. You need to do this, and you need to do this, and you need to do this. Anyway, it's So what's the weather like for you at the moment where you are?
Well, we have some sunny, warm, and cold days. Um, I would I would love to see the leaves change color since the time of year for autumn,
Oh
but that
yeah.
hasn't been happening most as of recently because of this weather. But hopefully, in a couple weeks or so, we might see some color changed leaves.
Yeah, I hope so, mate. Yeah, we're kind of in because we're in the southern hemisphere, Darby and I, and we're in the middle of so we're in the middle of spring now. So we just had our winter, now we're in spring, and then summer is going to come for Christmas, and that is a time. Have you ever had a Christmas in summer?
Well,
Why am I asking you that? You get snow. Sorry, I mean, have you had a yeah? It'd be
I mean,
yeah.
I would love to have a snowy Christmas, but that hasn't been happening ever since. The latest the latest we've been getting snow is around January to March. We actually had snow back in January of this year, and let me tell you, that was such an amazing day.
Oh, that must have been. I saw I remember seeing Jake Deffenbaugh. He had snow where he was.
Yeah.
Very lucky. Very lucky. It'd be even more magical if it was during Christmas, you know? I don't mind January, but when it's during the Christmas season.
I bet when the Wiggles came to the USA, I, I bet they were concerned about the experiencing the cold weather for the first time.
Yeah, you can
Like, is
see
this
it when
is
they
this what
march, yeah.
is this what the cold weather feels or looks like?
What was it Anthony said? -5 degrees when they were at one of the matches. Oh man. You wouldn't want to be in shorts in -5.
Yeah, that would be
Although
a
it would have
bad
been
idea.
I'd probably be I'd be gone. Wouldn't last long. What was I gonna say? We might wrap up soon, but before we do, I just thought we'd ask you what your plan is for the future. You know, have you got any projects coming up? Anything that we need to know about?
Well, I do have some upcoming videos before the end of 2025, which is literally almost 2 months away, which is crazy.
2 months
And
away.
like I plan to might have some new stuff planned for 2026. Not sure as of now, but we'll see when that time comes.
Oh, I can't wait, man. Yeah, and it's great to chat with you about these things, and particularly because you have been, I would say, a great friend as well, and someone who I like to, chat on about these kind of things, especially the fan dubs. It's very exciting to work with you, and I think you really are the. If Jeff's let's say that Jeff's the heart of the wheels. If he's the heart of the wheels, then you, my friend, are the heart of the fan dubs. And it really, and I really mean it, man. Like you genuinely give such a good spirit whenever we bring these projects up, and Jeff needs to have like a, we just need the most Jeff voice, and I feel like you, my friend, you nail that so perfectly all the time.
Thank you.
But yeah, look, I'll let you, because I don't know what time it is over there. I might let you get some shut eye, because it is pretty. It must be pretty late there.
It's like 11:06 p.m. where I am right now.
Oh my goodness, it's like in the middle of the night where you are. Now, Isaiah, just before we started,
I'm basically a night out nowadays.
Yeah, good one. Now, just before we started the stream, when we were testing our microphone audio, I heard you singing "Testing 1, 2, 3." You like that song?
Yeah.
Give us a rendition without waking your neighborhood up.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, round of applause. That was terrific. Well done.
That was brilliant. Well done.
You want whenever we do a Woohoo Wiggly Gremlins fan dub, I would definitely do the backing vocals for that song.
When we get there, man, I can't wait. Yeah.
And Joey, I will also put it out. Woohoo Wiggly Gremlins is one of my all-time favorite Wiggly albums. Of course, I'm a news reporter, and you know where I get that inspiration from? Of course, from watching Network Wiggles. Woohoo Wiggly Gremlins, so iconic.
That makes so much sense, Darby.
Lights, camera, action, Wiggles. I also love the song. Camera 1, are you ready? Camera 2, are you? See, it's all related to, TV studio, which is pretty much what I'm, what I'm doing nowadays.
But what's funny to me is Joey sounds like Greg a bit, and you, Darby, I'm saying this in a nice way, you literally sound like Henry the Octopus.
What?
Like I said, I'm saying it in a nice way.
What? Oh, put that on Funniest Tone Videos. That's hilarious. Let me do a Henry the Octopus impression. I can't do it.
That is so. Oh my god.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Who can do the best Henry the Octopus impression? Joey, you do your best Henry impression. Go.
Oh, I don't know if I can do it better than SG, but move your arms like me.
All right. What about you, Isaiah?
Well, even though I may be the voice of Jeff, and he can do the Henry voice, I'll give it a try. Move your arms like me, Henry the Octopus.
Henry the Octopus, a very special friend to me. Bum 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 bum.
Haven't heard yours yet, Darby. I mean, Isaiah is saying that you remind him of Henry the Octopus. That is so funny.
Move your arms like me, Henry the Octopus. Gold. Absolutely gold. Good work, guys.
If that were the case, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. That was so... Isaiah, that was probably the hardest I've laughed in, like, out of all the guests by far. That's an achievement.
What can I say?
That was a classic. I sound like Henry the Octopus. I'm going to remember that. Isaiah said I sound like... That's so funny.
What can I say? I'm a comedian at times.
Why do you think I sound like Henry? Is it the way? That's just so funny.
Like, like it's the it, like I'm saying this. Like I said, I'm saying this in a nice way, not to disrespect you or any kind of
Yeah,
way.
no, it's all good. It's just so funny.
Like, it's 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 just like it's just like in your voice, like I hear Henry, I hear Henry in your voice. Like,
Yeah. Oh my goodness,
I think, yeah,
that's hilarious.
that's so actually really funny. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, that is that is so funny, Isaiah. Thank you. You know what? That was a great way to finish the podcast today. I mean, it's hard to. I always wonder what kind of guests we get every week, and I think that was the funniest one to finish on by far. Thank you so much, Isaiah, for taking the time to make us laugh, to make us laugh, and to make us laugh like that. You know, I can't even describe anything else but laugh. That was
thank
by
you,
far the
thank you, thank
funniest.
you, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. And also, thank you to everyone for listening to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to stay up to date. You can also listen to this on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, etc. And thank you to Isaiah for being on the show today.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys inviting me as always.
Thanks, Isaiah. Nice to meet you.
And thank you also to Darby for joining me in the conversation today, my wonderful co-host.
Champion Joey, and to everyone, yeah, we'll see you next time on another episode of the Joey Wiggle Experience. Keep on wiggling. See you later.
On screen, that's right. Woohoo!